Today I'm outside Buxton mineral water bottling plant, now owned by Nestle. Some people may know that Nestle are under a lot of scrutiny for their practices and are the subject of many documentaries.
Je mehr ich nachgedacht habe, was ist eigentlich der einzige wichtigste Faktor, bin ich ganz klar aufs Wasser gekommen.
Pure Life brand, one of the top brands Nestle has. We're looking to take that asset and expand it to more geography, more parts of the world. We think the growth will in fact continue.
Part of the success of Pure Life is Nestle's marketing.
I mean, I've seen it happen before my eyes. Here's a market where there's nobody drinking bottled water. If we go in and do this, all of a sudden we have 10 million consumers. How's that? It's brilliant.
They're after profit. They're predators, water hunters looking for the last pure water in the world.
For one tanker load, Nestle pays $10. Once bottled, the same water costs $50,000.
They've made tons of money.
What's legal and what's ethical and moral are two different things.
And at some point, this resource will run out.
I will refuse to buy anything that's made by Nestle's. If I have to go hungry, I will.
According to Buxton Mineral Water website, they get their water from St Anne's Spring in the centre of Buxton. But if you read the government regulations on gov.uk, mineral water is supposed to be bottled at source, whereas this factory here is about 4 kilometres from St Anne's Spring in Buxton. This is Lightwood Borehole. This is owned by Nestle Waters. If you look over in the distance there, you can hear the water. Just where the camera's pointing now, that used to be a reservoir. There was a dam going across there, which has now been taken away, and the reservoir is now obviously empty. And then further to the right here is the old pump house for the reservoir. All this whole area has been taken over by Nestle. Despite Buxton Mineral Water claiming that they only get the water from St Anne's Spring in the centre of Buxton, according to the Water Stewardship Assurance Services, they say that the natural mineral water and spring water produced by Nestle Buxton plant is obtained from 3 water sources. St Anne's Spring is an artisan hot spring located in downtown Buxton. The second source of water for the factory comes from wells located in the Lightwood watershed, which is obviously here, and the third source, Rockhead Spring, located 3 kilometres to the southeast of the factory. All of this is contradicting the fact that mineral water is supposed to be bottled at source, according to the government UK website. This is St Anne's Spring in the centre of Buxton. On the Buxton Mineral Water website, this is where they claim they get their water from, but they don't mention Rockhead Spring or Lightwood. Nestle went to great expense to get a pipe from here to the bottling plant, which is about 4 kilometres. They also went to great expense to get another pipe from Rockhead Spring to the bottling plant, but they only claim that they get the water from here. What we're going to do next is test this water at St Anne's Spring for the TDS and pH levels. We're also going to test Buxton Mineral Water's product, and we're also going to test some tap water which we're going to get from one of the pubs or cafes. Okay, I'm just about to get a little sample of the water. I'm going to test the pH and the TDS of this St Anne's Spring. There we go, so the pH is about 7.9, 7.8. Do the TDS. The TDS is 285, 282. Okay, what we're going to do now is test Buxton spring water. pH 8.1, 8.2. TDS 267. Okay, I'm now at the local Weatherspoons. I'm going to go in and get a glass of water, tap water, to test and compare the TDS and the pH with the natural mineral and spring waters. Right, here we go. Okay, pH 8.7, 8.65, and the TDS 49.50.
It's a miracle.
Yeah. Certainly it's a miracle, Rodney. It's our dear mum. She's up there smiling down on us, making sure her two little lads don't starve.
No, I mean, I think it's a miracle that we've been doing this for 3 weeks now and we're not banged up in Nick.
We ain't gonna be banged up in Nick. We ain't doing nothing illegal, are we? Ain't
Nothing illegal. We are selling public water to the public.
that is where you're wrong. Because this water used to be public, and then Maggie, she privatised it, didn't she, eh? It now belongs to a board of directors and a load of investors. They sell it to us, we sell it on. All we're doing is repackaging it. It's a bit like, you know, Esso, they buy oil from Kuwait, don't they? Then they repackage it and they sell it on as petrol. Right? Nothing illegal in it.
They could have you under the Trades Descriptions Act. You call it Peckham Spring, but it ain't from a spring.
Yeah, well, Sainsbury's, they sell runner beans, but they ain't been round a track 3 times, have they?
All right then. What about the claim on the label then? From an ancient and natural source?
Yeah, the Thames. Can't be more ancient and natural than that, can it, eh? Anyway, we got a certificate from the Swans Committee saying this is some of the finest water they've ever analysed.
Yeah, because what they analysed wasn't this. It was Malvern or Buxton water.
Look, will you stop splitting hairs? Last fortnight, Peckham Spring has become Miles's biggest seller. He's doubled his order twice. Oh, look, go out there, see how a Raquel's getting on, will ya?